Hi skiers, I'm Jeff from skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2021 ski test videos. Today we're going to talk about the Tracer 108 from Armada. These are awesome skis, a little bit different than what we've maybe traditionally or historically seen from Armada, although the Tracer series has existed for a handful of years now. The 108 is back for 2021 unchanged, just some subtle graphic updates for this season. And there's really not a big surprise that it's unchanged because this thing's got great performance. A good way to think about these skis in general is that they kind of achieve a balance between being lightweight enough for alpine touring use and stable or aggressive enough for in-resort, more aggressive skiing. And that's pretty much the perfect way to think about these skis. So they're a directional shape, which, we see a lot of twin tips coming from Armada, but the Tracer series and the Tracer 108 that I have with me right here is definitely more directional. You do see a little bit of a twin tip back there, but it's not really a twin tip. I'd call that more just some slight early rise in the tail, and then you get much, much longer rocker in the tip. So the tip rocker starts right where my hand is, as opposed to the tail where you really don't get much at all. So directional shape through and through, a little bit of early taper too. So you see more in the tip, kind of corresponding to that rocker profile, which is pretty much what we expect in a shape like this these days. For construction, Armada blends Caruba with poplar for the wood core. So Caruba is very lightweight. Poplar adds in a little bit more stability, responsiveness, stuff like that. They also use what they call adaptive mesh, which is essentially like a variable angle weave that's running through the ski. And it's designed to basically provide vibration damping. So you do get actually a little sheet of metal underfoot that's mostly for binding retention, but does provide a little bit more stability underfoot. But because there's not metal throughout the whole ski, Armada kind of went to the drawing board and tried to figure out something that would provide that stable, smooth feel, and that you get adaptive mesh. So the ski is much lighter than you would see in a ski with metal. You also get kind of these step-down sidewalls, so to speak, which actually takes, just by milling the ski's core like this, they actually take out quite a bit of weight without taking away performance, which is pretty darn cool. Now, for performance and application, these skis they feel light on your feet, they feel very maneuverable, but they also feel very, very smooth. It's one of those skis that kind of feels like it has suspension in the sense that it'll flex and absorb and adapt to changes in the snow surface, which makes them really, really nice. Now, application, I think a really good way to think about this ski is it's pretty much an ideal candidate for the Armada or Solomon or Atomic shift binding. Now, that binding is known and was designed for performance as an alpine touring binding and also performance in the resort. And that's kind of the versatility that they're going after with this ski. You could mount a shift binding. You certainly wouldn't have to mount a shift binding, but in theory, you could mount a shift binding on these, have them be your alpine touring skis and also your kind of inbound resort powder ski. Really, really fun. It's not quite as stable as like a heavy charger ski with a bunch of metal in it, but I think for most skiers, the Tracer 108 is going to have plenty of stability, plenty of kind of rebound, plenty of supportiveness for fairly aggressive skiing, while being lighter, so a little bit more forgiving, less fatiguing than a heavier ski, and obviously more capable as a touring ski. So let us know if you have any questions about it. Head on over to Ski Essentials to our test pages. You can read feedback from other skiers and other testers who have been on it over the past few years. Leave us any questions you want. You could leave it here on the video on that page. You could also call our customer service guys. They're always psyched to talk about skis. I have a lot of fun skiing this personally. I think it checks a lot of boxes and it's a well-designed, well-balanced ski overall. Should be able to find it for sale on Ski Essentials most of the year. Sometimes these skis like this sell out. They don't make a ton of them. So if it's something that you want, I would recommend picking one up sooner than later. But yeah, let us know if you have any questions, and we will see you guys on the slopes. Thank you.